Have you ever wondered how one brave person can change the world? Stay with us to hear the amazing story of Queen Esther and how her courage and faith saved an entire nation. A long time ago in the kingdom of Persia, there was a king named Xerxes. King Xerxes decided to choose a new queen, and among the young women brought to his palace was Esther, a kind and beautiful Jewish girl. Esther was raised by her cousin Mordecai, who loved her like a father. When King Xerxes met Esther, he liked her more than anyone else. He placed a royal crown on her head and made her the queen of Persia. But Esther kept a big secret. She was Jewish. Mordecai had told her not to reveal her background. Not long after Esther became queen, a man named Haman was made an important official in the king's court. Haman was proud and demanded that everyone bow down to him. But Mordecai refused to bow because he worshipped only God. Haman was furious and wanted revenge. He came up with a terrible plan. Haman convinced King Xerxes to issue a law ordering the destruction of all Jewish people in the kingdom. The law was sealed with the king's ring and could not be changed. When Mordecai heard about the law, he was heartbroken. He tore his clothes and wore sackcloth, a sign of mourning. He sent a message to Queen Esther saying, "You must go to the king and plead for our people." Esther was afraid. She said, "No one is allowed to approach the king without being summoned. If I go to him uninvited, I could be killed." But Mordecai replied, "Who knows? Perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this." Esther asked Mordecai and all the Jews to fast and pray for 3 days. She said, "I will go to the king, even if it means breaking the law. If I perish, I perish." On the 3rd day, Esther put on her royal robes and went to the king. When King Xerxes saw her, he held out his golden scepter, allowing her to approach. Esther invited the king and Haman to a special banquet. At the banquet, Esther revealed her secret. "I am Jewish, and my people are in danger because of Haman's plan." She begged the king to save her people. King Xerxes was furious with Haman. He ordered that Haman be punished, and the Jews were allowed to defend themselves against their enemies. Through Esther's courage and faith, the Jewish people were saved. They celebrated with feasts and rejoiced in God's protection. To this day, Jewish people remember this story during the festival of Purim. Questions to think about. Why do you think Esther was afraid to approach the king? How did fasting and praying help Esther find courage? Have you ever done something brave to help someone else? Lessons from the story. God places us where we're needed. Esther became queen at just the right time to save her people. Courage comes from trusting God. Esther's bravery came from fasting, praying, and believing in God's plan. One person can make a big difference. Esther's actions remind us that our choices can impact others in amazing ways. When you face something scary or challenging, remember Queen Esther's story. Trust God and know that He has a plan for you. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Bible-based stories for kids.